Hey folks, Nicholas Curtis here with the Edge of Texas. So I made a little video yesterday and I called it Buying a House 101, the contract. And I think I created more questions and concerns that I actually answered. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to, I have the email and you can, it's YouTube, so you can always ask a question underneath and I will answer it as soon as I can. So we talked yesterday about pre-approval, what do we do with the approval, how to construct the offer money-wise, and then I mentioned option period, which a lot of people call an inspection period, and that's where it is pretty much. We are buying a few days, 5 to 10 days usually, to inspect the property. I have inspectors in my roller desk that will go out there. Some of them will do it next day. And I got several of them. I will give you the names and you can pick one and they will go out and check the roof, the structure, the plumbing, the heating, and foundation and all that stuff and give us a bill of health. It's kind of like going to the doctor and getting a complete physical. And that's a good comparison, actually. We're gonna get a physical. Also, on them days, remember, we bought 10 days to go and check the house out. So if we have any concerns about remodeling, if we wanna change, let's say, the cabinets, or if we wanna do, drop a wall and open up a space, this is the time where we need to send in whoever's gonna help us, the contractor or the builder or whoever it is that's gonna help us do the addition, the garage, whatever. And again, that's why it's important to get a survey. And let's talk about the survey. Whoever pays for the survey owns the survey. Most title companies will accept a survey, and most lenders will accept a survey that is good, but you do not own it. So for you to own it, you have to pay for it. I highly recommend you get your own survey, a current survey, a now survey, unless you're not gonna do anything or unless the property is brand new. If we're buying a new construction, the survey is just done, so there's no need for a survey. Another point I wanted to make today, very, very important, is how to make an offer that is strong. Why? The market is very, very competitive. We are probably gonna go against another 10 offers or so. If the house has been on the market for 48 hours, 72 hours, it already has a few offers on it. We need to make our offer strong. And that's why I talked to you earlier and I said you need a good realtor, an expert realtor to tell you about all these things. And again, for each individual house and property, we're gonna do that in person. But generally speaking, the more money that you send for escrow, the less your inspection period or none. If the house is 2 or 3 years old, you probably don't need an inspection. I recommend you get one, but I think you can get away without getting one because it was just built. Number 3 is how long to close. A lot of people want to close faster. I mean, when you put your house in the market, you want to close, you want out. There is a reason, you're moving, you bought another house, whatever the reason is, you want it out of the way. You don't want it lingering around for 60, 90 days. Therefore, most contingencies will take second place. Contingency, I talked to you yesterday, I want to sell my house before I buy the house. Most contingencies will take second place over a cash offer. A cash offer with a 10-day closing, and 10 days are plenty for the title company to do their work, will take first place before a contingency offer that lingers out for 60 days because we want to sell our house. As a selling agent, I will definitely not even look at that offer with a contingency if the house that you say you want to sell is not in the market, it's not on MLS, it's not an active house. If you're telling me that you're going to sell the house but you haven't even listed, no, I'm not going to look at that. Sorry, not sorry. Most banks, most lenders, most mortgage companies will be able to close for us for 21 days. VA loans, they will push to 30, 40 days. And that's okay. If we construct a VA loan with strong terms, it will get accepted, even if it goes a little over. The inspection period, that's something as a sale agent for the seller. I always look at it and say, well, 15 days, I don't want to take the house off the market for 15 days and wait for, inspectors, etc., to come through, and maybe it'll fall through. So the shorter the inspection, the higher the chances of getting the offer accepted. And then again, like I said, new homes don't really need an inspection. The financing, when I look at the financing, there's two points of financing. A pre-approval is a full approval. The bank has looked at all your paperwork, and they will note that. There's points where they're going to say, yes, I checked all the paperwork, yes, they have money to close, yes. And there's the part that I want to look at as a seller agent for the seller. I'm going to call this person and I'm going to say, I'll give you an example. I have called one person and said, yes, not only they're pre-approved, but I have that check on my desk. And I said, what do you mean? That was USAA. He says they went through to buy a house and we had it all approved, and then something happened the last minute. So I didn't only pre-approve him, but we went through every step of the way. I have the check on the desk. I told my seller to take that offer. Because now the 21, 30 days have become 10, 15, 14 days. Very important to take a look at all this stuff to get your offer accepted. Finally, title company from title company varies, but usually the seller has picked a title company. Many reasons for that. Usually that's the title company that already has the information. And if we go changing the title company to something else, we're starting all over again. As a buyer's agent, I will rather give the seller their choice of title. Like I said, for that reason. And of course, in this market, it's not something new. Every offer is over asking. Every offer, sometimes by a lot. But that's something we're going to discuss when we get together, when we look at the house, when we're ready. I can't think of anything else to talk about in this segment. So have a great day. Pick a realtor that's knowledgeable. Pick a realtor that will work as a middle point between the lender, the selling agent, and you. And good luck on your offer. I'm here if you need anything. Please ask any questions that you have. I'll be more than happy to answer. Have a very blessed afternoon and a great 2022.